Whether unconsciously or consciously, remaining trauma ignorant does, in fact, bring about harm to your martial arts academy. For instance, touching someone who experienced a traumatic trigger can make the trigger go berserk. Wanting to touch is a normal response, but without consent can be dangerous. Pillar 3 of the 5-5 method is strategies, where we learn how to create and maintain a safe learning environment. To give you a taste of what to expect, let's discuss our mental first aid ABC protocol that you can implement right now. It's an ABC protocol. I already talked a little bit about A, that's kind of like what to anticipate, how you can help your students there. And C is about also how you have like minimally invasive ways to interrupt things as well. So they're just scenarios, examples that may happen in your school. Here I'm really gonna focus on B. You will get the PDF from Submit to Stigma so you can go through it your own time. B is really like the bread and butter when somebody experiences a traumatic memory or flashback. And what we want to do is reorientation activities. Number 1, remember, do not touch the person physically. You don't know where they are and what they are currently experiencing. If afterwards, when you get them back and they want a hug, they ask for it, that's totally fine. But the moment when their rational brain is offline, you don't know where they are. And they therefore also cannot even give you consent. 2, reorientation, grounding. Make sure their eyes are open, have them move their body, like walk around, dance, wiggle their toes, fingers, shake wrists or make fists, because you want them to feel some physical sensations. Why? Because often when we have a traumatic experience, our body and minds get separated. So it's very important to get us back grounded in our bodies. Another activity, you can ask them, where are you? What day is it? What are you doing today? Like that, you reactivate their brain, so you try to get their rational brain to go online again, to get connected to the other parts of the brain. Another one is you can activate the 5 senses. So you can ask them to notice things around them, like name 5 things you can see, 4 you can hear, 3 you can smell, 2 you can touch, and one thing you can taste. Another one is hold on onto a small object, like small enough that it fits in your palm, like a pebble or something. You can ask, what does it feel like? What are the different textures? What is the temperature? What sound does it make when you tap on it? If they're wearing a gi, or when they wear boxing gloves, or maybe when they have bandages, you can also ask them, how does it feel? 6, if you do not have an object, you can have them, squeeze their own hand as tightly as possible. Again, you want them to feel something so that they focus on the now and on themselves and not what was happening just a moment earlier. 7, repeat a positive affirmative, like, I am safe right now. This will pass. I am okay. Or as a coach, you're safe. I am here. I watch out for you. This sort of thing. 8, have your student eat something, especially sour, like gummy bears or something. That also is a sensation that can bring them back because they taste and feel it physically. 9, have the student sing or hum something that they like, in case breathing calmer is still challenging. 10, deep breathing. Example, take the 5 exercise or the belly breathing, like deep in the belly, in and out. Here, co-regulation is very helpful, especially if it's okay for them to also have like eye contact. You can like set the pace and have them breathe with you. Important note, in case a student has a panic attack or anxiety, you want to start with breathing first and then with the other reorientation activities. When somebody is really struggling with a traumatic flashback or memory, getting them to breathe is very hard. Often you first need to bring them back with eyes open, that they squeeze their hands or something like that, and then you can start regulating their breathing. Simply because it's a slightly different unregulated nervous system that you're dealing with. So as I said, these are just 10 reorientation activities. You don't need to do all of them. Also, everybody is slightly different, so you will have a feel which ones will work. But the absolute number one is not touching, and the absolute number two for a traumatic experience, that their eyes are open so that you can reconnect with them. And then step by step, you get more of their body going, and then also their rational brain. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for taking this time with me to learn about trauma-informed coaching principles and mental first aid situations on the mat, but also off the mat. It can happen anywhere. As you take this new awareness with you, you'll quickly begin to realize that although fighting fires is effective, it doesn't address the root cause, which can avoid fires from the start, or at least most of them. Being prepared and ready to act not only will benefit those with trauma, but those without as well. Because they know that if something were to happen to them or people close to them, that they are safe with you. Typically, these students will open up and learn more effectively too. A happy gym environment means a happy and thriving business, great training sessions, great training partners, and this is really making a real difference in the martial arts world. If you are serious about creating and maintaining a safe space as a training partner and or coach or gym owner, you get to make a choice. You can either take this valuable yet small part with and keep doing what you have been doing, or you sign up for the Thrive Drive method and discover how to transform yourself, your students, and your school. I became trauma-informed because I wanted to be the coach I wish I had when I started. The one I started with afflicted serious harm and even told me that Jiu-Jitsu wasn't for me. No, this coach wasn't for me. Jiu-Jitsu was. Martial arts, they don't replace therapy. But when used well, martial arts can be so therapeutical and thus can make the world a better and safer place. That is our mission. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good.